Hello, my name is Keely, and thank you for joining me today for the St. Catharines Public Library Book Cafe. Today I'll be discussing one of my favorite writers. His name is John Connolly. He's an Irish writer who is originally from Dublin but now splits his time between Ireland and the United States. He writes both fiction and nonfiction. He writes novellas, short stories, novels, one-off novels, series. He's a very versatile writer, and that is one of the things that I most enjoy about his writing and that I really admire about him. I discovered John Connolly through the Samuel Johnson series, which is a trilogy of horror comedy books. I enjoyed reading them, so I wanted to find some other books by John Connolly, and that led me to the Detective Charlie Parker series. I didn't read thriller, crime, or mystery books very often, but I really enjoy this series. Including the book Dirty South, which is due out later this year, there are 18 novels in the Detective Charlie Parker series. One of the things that I really love about John Connolly's writing is his ability to craft great characters who remain interesting even over the course of several books. For example, in the Charlie Parker series, there are many recurring characters who start to feel familiar, and I find they start to almost feel like old friends, and I really look forward to them showing up in the books. At the same time, you can really see how over the course of the novels, the characters grow and develop. Another thing that I really love about his writing is the supernatural elements that often you find there, including in the Charlie Parker books. They're no exception. There's a very strong supernatural element, and it's sometimes frightening, but it's also really compelling, and he just has created in that series a really interesting world. Overall, I think that John Connolly is just a really gifted storyteller and writer, and he really excels at his craft. And if you're interested in reading any of his books, we have some of them available on Cloud Library. If you're interested in learning more about John Connolly and his work, you can visit his website at johnconnellybooks.com. If you're already a fan of the Detective Charlie Parker series, or you're just interested in getting a sample of his writing, he has a web-exclusive Charlie Parker novella called The Sisters Strange, available on his website, and I highly recommend it. It's excellent. Thanks again for joining us for today's St. Catharines Public Library Book Cafe. I hope you enjoyed it and that you'll join us again next time. Bye for now.